In this slide, you will be learning about the different types of group or aggregate functions. The different types of aggregate functions are shown in the slide. The first one is the sum function. This sum function performs the summation of numeric values on set of rows. The second one is the count function. The count function counts the number of rows. The third is the max. The max returns the maximum value from a given set of rows. Fourth one is the mean. The mean returns the minimum value from the given set of rows. And lastly, the average. This average function calculates and returns the average of numeric values from given set of rows. Consider the table named student as shown in the slide and check the query. The query says select sum of A's from student followed by semicolon. So what does this query mean? This query will find the sum of all the entries in the column named A's from the table student. Now if this is the case, then it will add up the entries in the A's column. That is, it will add 26 plus 26 plus 27, which comes to 79. So the result 79 can be seen in the output as shown in the slide below. Check this slide, see the query. The query says select count star from student followed by semicolon. So what does this query mean? Here this query is using a function known as count star. This count star is that function which is going to list the total number of rows in this table. So as the total number of rows in this table is 3, that's why the result of this query is 3. And the output can be seen as in the table below. Check the query in this slide. The query says select max of A's from student followed by semicolon. So what does this query mean? This query will list the maximum A's from the table student. Now if we see the table named student above, the maximum A's is 27 as can be clearly seen. So the result of this query is 27 and that can be shown in the output below. See the query in this slide. The query says select mean of A's from student followed by semicolon. So what does this query mean? This query is going to list the minimum A's from the table named student. As you can see from the table above, out of all the A's, the minimum A's is 26. That's why the result of this query, that is select mean of A's from student, is 26. And that can be shown in the output table below. Check the query in this slide. The query says select average of age from student followed by semicolon. So what does this query mean? This query finds out the average of all the entries in the age column in the table student. Now since there are only 3 entries in the age column, so the average will be 26 plus 26 plus 27 divided by 3, and that is equal to 26.33. So the result of this query select average of age from student is 26.33, and that is shown in the output table below.